من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I'm going to be doing an app review of FlightTrack. Now, as the name suggests, this app basically tracks your flights. Now, if you're planning a trip, or a mate is coming over, or is leaving, or you're leaving, or you're going as a complete group, all you have to do is punch in your travel details, and it'll do the rest. Now it'll give you all information of your flights, whether it's there is any delay, or whether it's leaving early or arriving early. So it'll show you all that. Now, before I actually go into the review, I just want to let you know that you should be using this app along with two other apps, Flightboard and Flight Tracker, Flight Radar 24. And you can use them independently, but if you have all three together, all you have to do is it's a complete package then, if you use all three. Now let's jump to the app FlightTrack, and I'll show you how it actually works. Now it's the interface is very well made, and it's pleasing to the eyes. And apart from that, they've done a very good job into making it stand out. Now, as you see this icon over here of adding a person. All you have to do is press it, and you can add a contact or yourself, and you will have these other options. But let's just stick to the basics right now, and I'll just show you what it actually does. All you have to do is enter the plus mark. And let's say I'm going to be departing from Islamabad to Dubai, and I'm actually going to Sydney, but it's via Dubai. There you go, Islamabad International Airport, and destination is Dubai. Now, since I don't have a plan right now of traveling, I don't have travel details. That's why I'm showing it to you via destination. Otherwise, all you have to do is enter your flight number, and it'll filter down to that particular flight. Now, there you go. Islamabad to Dubai on the 23rd of January. Yeah, let's see. Now, there are 4 flights, and let's say I select the first one, Emirates 613. It's leaving in 6 hours. And I have this selected. Now you'll see that there's a graphical image of the flight route, and there'll be further details once you press the Islamabad to Dubai route. And there you go, the Islamabad International Airport. It'll have a fancy Google image of that. You really don't need to do anything about it, but it's just for the app to stand out, that it's giving you so much detail. Now the time, the temperature, and you have the flight details right over here, and you see the timings. You can actually change that to your local timings or GMT, or with respect to wherever you're actually arriving. I like to stick to the local timings, and if you have the location services on, even when you reach your destination, it'll automatically shift over to that local time. Now, there is no detail on the gate number, so that's blank at the moment. And the Dubai International Airport, you can see that, and it's quite sunny and hot over there. And there you go. Now, moving forward, you have a connecting flight, and to, let's say, Sydney now. So all you have to do is press the add another flight, and you have Sydney. Now, sorry, you would want this to be Dubai, because you're leaving from Dubai. DXB and Sydney, Kingsford Smith. There you go, on the 23rd. Yep, press yes, and you have 3 flights. Now you can't have the 33 minutes one, because you'll be traveling from Islamabad to Dubai in 6 hours, I think. So let's stick to the Qantas 2 in 8 hours, and there you go. you can add this or create a new trip. We want to add this, so there you go. Now if you see this, since I'm just punching in some random flights at the moment, you see this red insufficient connection time. That's because it doesn't make sense, because you actually can't make up this flight from Dubai to Sydney. But if you were actually traveling, it'll give you all the information right in this bar as to how many time or how long you'll be actually staying in transit. And it's pretty neat. You have all this information: leaves in gate, 6 hours, this one. And if you want to delete it, all you have to do is swipe from left to right or right to left. Now let's go back, and you have this interface now from Islamabad to Sydney. Your journey starts in 6 hours, and there you have it. The interface, as I said, is very good. And if you want to go into settings, you can actually share this trip via anything you want to share with. And let's go to settings and see if there is more to it. Now the basic map view, you want to play around with that, you can have that. Flight notifications. Now this notification is basically, as I said, if the flight is leaving before or late, it'll give you a notification. And when it's airborne, it'll give you a notification. When it's about to land, it'll give you a notification. And the rest is straightforward. Now display speed in knots, you want that, make it look more fancy, have that selected. Let the units be imperial system, and the calendar, automatically add this to your calendar. Now it can synchronize with any calendar app you have running in the background. And as I said earlier, the time zones. Now it's pretty confusing, the airport's local time, so just stick to my local time and have your GPS and location services on, and it'll do the rest for you. So there's no confusion, there's nothing to it. It'll give you notifications as per that time. So my advice would be to stick to the local time and have your location services on. Not all the time, but when you are there. And yeah, that's about it. If you want to add make it look more fancy, all you have to do is right over here, press this icon, and you can add a couple of your mates or yourself or pictures, and that'll just make it look fancy. So hope you like the app review, and be sure to have these 3 apps working together. Otherwise, there's no fun to it, I guess. So hope you liked the review, and see you later. Bye.